guys, Mel here. So just really quickly, how do we thrive and not just survive in this crazy environment as a parent? So I just wanted to let you guys know that I hear you, I'm with you, and I'm going to give you some of my top 5 tips that have really helped me and my small family to just build a really happy environment while we're all at home together. Hopefully it helps. First tip is you want to make sure that the day before everything starts, so for example, a Sunday, you're about to hit into that Monday school schedule or that Monday work schedule, make sure you have 4 things planned the day before that you've organized for the next day. So whether it's crafting, whether it's Legos, whether it's learning something new, whether it's work, whatever it is, make sure you have 4 things that you've already planned out so that the next day you're not stressed out in the morning thinking, what am I going to do today? It adds way too much pressure. Just take the 5 minutes the day before, the day right before you go to bed, whatever it is, to plan 4 things out. Second thing I have is we have places to escape. So you might have a man cave. You might have a place at your bedroom that you can escape and relax at the end of the day. Your kids need a space like that too. So build an environment to where your kids feel like they can go to, where they can just escape everybody else, whether it's their bedroom, whether it's a special place in the garage, whatever it is. My son has a place right under his bunk bed that he has named his happy base. He can go in there. Nobody else is allowed to go in there. If he feels like anxious or full of anxiety, or just is stressed out, he can go there and nobody else can bother him. So yeah, give them that special space that's just their own. Number 3, recognize that your kids need attention and they're going to get it one way or another. So make sure that during the day, I know it's really difficult and you have a lot of things going on in their brain, give them that time that's not by any means interrupted by anything else. So just put the phone away and sit down with them, whether it's on the ground, whether it's with their schoolwork, whatever it is. If they have that time with you where you're only paying attention to them, it will allow them to then want alone time without you. So what that does is it then gives you alone time as well. So making sure that when you are playing with them or when you are doing schoolwork, just put everything else away and just focus for 20 minutes. That uninterrupted time is so important for you guys. Try to do that as much as possible. And again, it'll then give you the contrast that you then need to go into number 4. Number 4. Alone time, alone time, alone time, alone time is absolutely everything. So alone time is what we all need. So make sure that during this huge schedule that you have during the day of all the things you want to accomplish, one of those things has to be alone time for your kids, for yourself. Alone time is absolutely everything. Number 5 is I really want to make sure that I have non-negotiables. So work it out with your spouse, work it out with your kids, whoever lives in the house. You have to think about a whole new way of living together. So every single person should have non-negotiables. So for me, my non-negotiables are when I wake up in the morning, I need the time from 7 to 8 or from 8 to 9, an hour to where I can do what I want to do. And for me, that's a workout, or I just need to sweat and then take a shower and then get ready so I feel human. So nobody can interrupt me during that time. Nobody can try to get me to do anything during that time. It's my time and it's my non-negotiable time. So think about what your non-negotiables are. It could be that you want to go for a run every single day. It could be that you need time to create something special every single day. Whatever it is, find that time that's non-negotiable for you. Bonus tip is for those of us who aren't teachers, professional teachers, primary school teachers, don't try to replicate the school system. It's not your job. You're not a full-time teacher. They've had years and years and years of experience. Teachers, I love you. So don't try to replicate what they're trying to do. Of course, if you want to keep educating your kids, great, but also try to instill things in them that you wouldn't normally have the time for while they're in school. So that could be instilling kindness, trying to teach them how to do good Samaritan work, trying to teach them something about the world, something to where you want to teach them extra things that you think they can also gain from and become knowledgeable of. Whatever it is, just try to instill something extra in them that you normally have the time for. And don't worry so much about trying to replicate the school system and become the best teacher in the world, because we're not going to be. It's hard times. So just do something else. Maybe for one day you can teach them how to work on their creativity. Another day you can teach them how to work on their kindness levels. Another day you can teach them how to cook. Whatever it is, something different than you usually do. And last but not least, it's okay if your schedule just goes to shit. It doesn't matter. One day you could be perfect and you could think, this is the best, I can totally do this for the next 6 months. Another day, your emotions, your kids' emotions, other people's emotions might get in the way. For example, that was me today. we just had this plan. It didn't work out. It is what it is. Just accept that not every day is going to be perfect. Accept that everyone's going through something different that's out of your norm, and just have the patience with your kids and with yourself. And hopefully those tips help you to have a really positive, thriving environment in your home. Since we're all in this for we don't know how long. So hopefully that helps, and good luck.